Alright, so before I start this video, I just want to say some of y'all try way too hard to be toxic, SMH my head. It's almost like you want me to feature you in my next video as the running meme or something. You know how it is when you leave comments like that on this channel. This is a Pepega-free zone, my guy. I'm gonna have to give you a timeout for that one. Go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. But if you think that my video on trading guilds is sweaty, boy, y'all are in for a ride in this video. Alright, roll the intro. Alright gamers, got a short video for you today, and yeah, it's pretty sweaty. Make sure you have a towel nearby because you're gonna need it to wipe off all this sweat. If you're looking for a good deal on items in ESO, there are actually some noteworthy times of the day and week to go shopping for them. What? Artea, are you telling me that I should be buying items in an MMO at a specific time? Yes, I am. Isn't that a little tryhard? Oh, absolutely. If you're trying to get into the business of flipping items in ESO for profit, I would keep these times in mind, as they will make things more efficient in the sense that you'll be able to spend less time in a trader UI menu and still manage to make a lot of gold. Because good boys and girls flip items via the guild traders and not in zone chat, right? Allow me to elaborate. If you have the luxury of being able to use a website like TTC, sorry console gamers, I see you, then you may have experienced a situation where you found a good deal for some item on TTC, like say Bugloss. But then when you rolled up to the trader that was supposed to have that item in it, that booty loose listing was already gone. This is because you showed up to the trader too late. Someone else got there before you and already snatched up all that Beetlejuice for themselves. You know what they say, the early bird gets the butt floss. Okay, I'll stop. And that couldn't be more true in the context of this video. If you wish to avoid situations where you show up to a trader and the item that you were pining for has already been purchased, then consider shopping at inconvenient times so that there's less competition. Believe it or not, I actually spend a lot of time on ESO just straight up playing the game. I know, what a concept. I don't spend all that much time actively trying to make gold, like doing writs on a bunch of tunes or farming mats. But I will spend about 15 to 30 minutes or so each day actively flipping items from guild stores for profit. How sweaty of me. And to have the most successful results when flipping for these 15 to 30 minutes, I shop at the most inconvenient time of the day. Super early in the morning. I can confirm that shopping super late at night also produces similar results. So if you can't for the life of you wake up early, then you could try shopping after midnight if that resonates more with your life schedule. Since hardly any gamers are online at these godforsaken hours, it'll mean that you'll have a much better chance at grabbing some sweet deals on items. And sure, while less people being online will make it so that there are less items being listed on the traders, it'll also mean that there are less shoppers online that are looking to buy the items that you're looking for. In my experience, the benefits that come from the latter situation greatly outweigh any drawbacks that may come with the former. When I have to go to work, I wake up a little earlier than necessary anyways because I like to do my makeup and style my hair before I head out for the day. So while my straightener or curling iron's heating up, I'll hop on ESO and just speed run through a whole bunch of zones and grab all of the cheap deals that I find for the items that I'm flipping at the current moment. I cannot stress to you guys enough how many more deals I find when I browse stores to flip in the early morning or late night than I would if I went shopping during prime time. Also, I will admit, trying to destroy the economy on an MMO while also doing my makeup at like 7 in the morning is objectively sweaty. I will give you that one. But in my defense, I'm awake anyways, so I may as well make a couple $1,000,000 worth of a virtual currency. Sheesh. I also like to use TTC whenever I do this to help guide me to the traders with the best deals, but if you play on console and don't have access to this, you can still exercise this trading practice and just use the search tool on the trader UI early in the morning or very late at night to help you locate the best deals for the items that you need, either for yourself or to flip for profit. Besides shopping at unpopular times of the day like the early morning and late evening, you may find that you'll also be able to grab some amazing deals during a certain time of the week. And that would be the day that the traders flip. Why is that? I'm glad you asked. Let me break it down for you. Once the traders flip, a lot of guilds tend to move around, especially guilds that have their guild traders in less popular zones. It's a pretty common occurrence for casual trading guilds to not always have a guild trader every week. Some weeks they may have one, others they may not. On the weeks that they do not have a trader, that would mean that the only people that would have access to their guild store would be the people from within that guild. That means that not a lot of eyes are seeing the contents of that store, and if people are even listing anything at all, it'll likely be for super cheap because of the casual and non-competitive nature of a guild that doesn't always have a trader. Now picture this. Suddenly, that guild that didn't have a trader for a whole week just landed themselves a trader in Shornhelm or an Outlaw's Refuge. Think of all of those super cheap items that have just been sitting there for a week, waiting to be bought up. Get in, loser, we're going shopping. So, shortly after the trader flip happens, I would recommend shopping in unpopular locations such as outlaw refuges, isolated traders, traders in cities that often require ample quest progression to get to, and traders that are in some DLC locations. Even if you aren't available to go shopping right after the traders flip, I find that you can still find solid deals several hours later, so don't worry too much about being punctual. Next time you're looking for a deal or are looking to stock up on specific items to try to flip them for profit, I highly implore that you try out the times that I've mentioned. Shopping at these hours and right after trader flip on Tuesdays has made it so that I've only had to spend a minimal amount of time in order to make easy stonks. 11 out of 10 gamers would recommend this big brain strategy. That's all for today's video. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to go take a shower. I am absolutely drenched in sweat. Cheers!